What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today, guys, we are back with episode number 58 of our Pay or Stay series. Today we have a very special episode. We have the Amulet of Fury going up against the Amulet of Torture and the newest Amulet of Rancour from Rancour. It has been quite a long time since I've done an amulet comparison, and with the Amulet of Rancour being released into the game as the newest best in slot item for melee, I thought it would be a perfect time to compare it with the previous two amulets in the Torture and Fury. Before we get started, guys, I did want to give a quick shout out to Too Small Paul for providing the Amulet of Rancour, so thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. With that being said, if you guys do enjoy this Pay or Stay series and want to see more, please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know in the comments section which comparison you guys would want to see next. And if you guys have stuck around since the beginning of our Pay or Stay series, you would know that I did the Amulet of Fury versus Torture comparison in my very first episode, so consider this a remastered episode with the newest edition. I also have a big channel update that I will be providing later in the video, so stick around for that. Now, with all that being said, let's hop right into the comparison. So guys, starting with the Amulet of Fury, it has no requirements to equip. It is an all-around amulet, meaning it provides attack bonuses to all three attack styles. It gives a 10 attack bonus to all three styles with a strength bonus of 8, which is most important to us for this video. It comes at a very affordable 2.5 million GP and it is non-degradable. Moving on to the Amulet of Torture, you do need a 70 hit point requirement to wear it. It is a pure melee amulet with melee bonuses of 15 and a strength bonus of 10. At the moment, it has risen a little bit in price and it is sitting around 20 million GP at the time of this video. And guys, finally, the Amulet of Rancour, the newest best in slot melee amulet, has a 90 hit point requirement. It has melee bonuses of 25 and a strength bonus of 12, which is 50% over the Amulet of Fury and a 20% boost from the Amulet of Torture. It comes at a very high cost of 100 million GP and it is non-degradable. And guys, here is the full look at all three amulets side by side. As you can see, the Amulet of Fury is the only amulet that provides defensive bonuses, which is not really needed for the Nightmare Zone, and it also provides the highest prayer bonus out of all three. And you can notice the Rancour actually provides negative attack bonuses to magic and range, so that's something interesting. But with that being said, guys, let's hop right into the Nightmare Zone. And guys, we will be starting with the Amulet of Fury. I'll see you guys after 30 minutes.
1 hour later.
And guys, there goes the timer for the Amulet of Fury. For its price, it held up very nicely. Now let's see if the Amulet of Torture can live up to its 20 mil price tag.
75 years later.
And guys, there goes the timer for the Amulet of Torture. It did decently well, but I wouldn't say it did that much better than the Amulet of Fury. We're gonna go ahead and switch on over to the Amulet of Rancour, and I'll see you guys for our final 30 minutes.
1 eternity later.
And guys, there goes the timer for the Amulet of Rancour. I think it did significantly better than the Amulet of Torture, so let's go ahead and see if it's worth getting over the previous two amulets. And guys, we are back for the final recap, but before we get into it, guys, I did want to talk about the very big announcement I had earlier in the video, and that was the announcement of my first piece of YouTube merchandise. Working with Spectre Labs, I developed a custom-made desk mat that you guys can use every day, whether it's for work or for gaming. I did want to have a product that you guys could use every day, and working with Spectre Labs, I got to create a design that was unique for me and my channel. And the best part about it is that you guys can order multiple sizes, so no matter what type of desk or workstation you have, you guys can get something that fits your own personal needs. Not only is it American made, guys, but the image itself on the desk mat is extremely high resolution and the mouse feels extremely smooth when gliding over it. The stitching is fantastic and this will last you for many years to come. If you guys are interested, be sure to use code TWISTEDBOW to get 12% off your order. I have left a link in the description. And even if you don't like my design, you guys can create your own design with your own imaging and you guys can still get the discount, so be sure to check it out. Now with that being said, guys, let's hop back into the final recap. So guys, I did put up the starting and ending XP for all three amulets. Starting with the Amulet of Fury, we got an XP rate of 99,000 attack XP an hour using full Darox. As a result, from 94 to 99, it would take me about 51 hours to do so. Moving on to the Amulet of Torture, we did get a slightly elevated rate of around 100,000 attack XP an hour, which is only a 1% increase. As a result, the time to 99 is only 50 hours, a 1 hour decrease. And finally, the piece you've been waiting for, the Amulet of Rancour, we got an XP rate of 116,000 attack XP an hour, which is a 16% increase over the Torture, and about 17% from the Fury, and it would take us 43 hours to get to 99 attack. Now guys, if you are looking at the same stats as I am, you guys can probably tell that I'm going to eliminate the Torture first. That leaves us down to the Fury and Rancour. Now while the XP increase from the Rancour compared to the Fury is very high at about 17%, the price difference is just way too much for me to justify spending 100 mil more on an amulet. It just doesn't make sense for training inside or outside the Nightmare Zone such as Slayer, and for that reason the winner between these three amulets for general training and PVM activities is gonna be the Amulet of Fury. I know some of you who have money won't mind spending 100 million GP on the Rancour, and that is perfectly fine. It would make sense if you are using it for raids or for bossing, but for general PVM activities, I would say the Fury is your best bet. Also, the Fury has no requirements to equip compared to the 90 HP requirement for the Rancour, so if you are mid or low level, you probably won't be able to access it anyway. And with that said guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was a very enjoyable one for me to make. If you did, please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know in the comments section what comparison you guys would want to see next. And also be sure to check out Spectre Labs, link in the description if you guys are interested in some custom made desk mats or my own personal design. But I hope you guys take good care of yourselves, and until next time guys, peace.